It's just so nice.
Okay.
Just getting the track ready here over at BG Motorsports, my homie shop over here in San Dimas.
This is just.
Who knows? Right? We ain't worried. Rotaries are killers though, dude. These things are heavy hitters though.
Oh, power.
I said it's got R1 concept brakes, but I don't know how good they are, but I know a gang of fools rock those. You let me know if you're trying to get out. Okay, I'm just here recording. Picked up this PRL intake. We're gonna put this thing together, slap it on the R real quick while I finish packing, getting all our snacks, getting our checklist done, and getting the car packed to the gills so we can take all the necessary precautions. All right, fam. Late night hours here, grinding down, getting this car ready. We decided to go with the PRL intake. Decided to put it on. We got pretty much everything ready to go. It's just finagling with this hose. It's pretty rough. In all the videos we've seen, everyone has complained and said that it takes a minute. And so far, I believe it. Assistant here is struggling a bit. I think the key is to make sure you leave everything nice and loose. All right, so it's about 12:20 a.m. Finally got it all set. Boy, this was a pain in the rear, I'll tell you that much. Best advice I could give you, leave this unbolted. Make sure the rubber grommet in there is in there, because we had this all set up and we could not get that rubber piece in for the life of us. So make sure that you have this unscrewed and this is loose and that's loose. So then you wet it, we wet it, stuck this sucker in. It was so hard. I mean, we compressed this like an accordion in half. We're able to kind of bend one area in and slide it through. Be careful, this inlet area is super sharp. It does cut and it is hard to get in. Weird thing is this part does kind of stick up a little bit. Notice we tried to tuck it as best we could, but once you start moving the hose down, then it starts compromising this. The tolerances of how PRL designs their products are next to none. So you gotta get it in perfect, my friends. Make sure your map sensor is pointing this way, meaning you're plugging it in this way. There's a PRL little logo that needs to be plugged in this way. And you're all set. I mean, these are my Downstar hardware pieces. If not, they include their own. Otherwise, PRL, top notch, man. I'd have to say so far in appearance, way better than the Takeda. We'll see how it performs tomorrow. All right, folks, we're gonna just load up the ice chest, the tools. Trusty free labor assistant's gonna spend the night in the car just to make sure everything's okay. And we'll see you all tomorrow on the way out. we're all set here. It's about 1 o'clock in the morning. We're gonna get up in the next 4 hours. So I'm gonna go catch some Z's. Checklist is all set. Intake's all taken care of. We're taking the extra one in case we run into any last minute problems. We should be all set. Packed everything, ready to go. I'll see you folks in the morning. Not to mention, it's track day. We're ready, boys. We're ready. You ready? Nah, he ain't ready for this, but we're ready. Good morning, y'all. We're on our way to Willow Springs. Got up a little late this morning. I think we're gonna be fine. We're gonna hit the road right now. All right, boys, we made it to the track. Here we are. Some heavy hitters out today. Looks like we're gonna have a hell of a time out tonight. Hello there, sir. All right, so we're on our way to the driver's meeting. This should be interesting. I was lucky that I rented a helmet. Got my boys coming out. Should be a hell of a time. Driver's meeting's there. All right, boys, that concludes the first session that I had here at Willow Springs. Now, as you stuck through the video, you noticed that we were playing Follow the Leader. This is something that when you're in the beginner classification, they want you to take turns following the lead car, which is that red Miata. And that's just so you could get comfortable with the lines of the track and get comfortable with the speed that we're going at. Now, bear in mind, we weren't going that fast. Either way, it was amazing. I had a great time. I did learn a few things, and I'm going to share this with you guys right now. Number one, make sure your tire pressure is adequate. I lowered my tire pressure to 30 pounds for the first session, and then I lowered it all the way down to about 26, 27 pounds. Just because when the car gets going, the tent on the track gets hot, the air inside your tires gets warm, and it expands, which eventually, when we lowered it from 28 pounds, after we came off track, it was back up to about 34 pounds. Again, you want to make sure that you are dialed in with your tire pressure, so that way you're not slipping and sliding all over the track and you get proper grip, as I had to endure. Number two thing that you want to do, and it's very important, is when you come off track, remember your discs and your brakes are super hot. You don't want to hit that e-brake when you park. You also want to make sure that you do a couple cool down laps, meaning here at Willow Springs, the road that's right directly in front of us, you make a right, and you go all the way up the hill, which allows the car to cool down and come down the temperature. But yeah, when I parked, I also made sure that I did not engage on the e-brake. I didn't want to warp my discs and create a bad time for myself. Make sure you carry around some wood chocks or rubber ones, whatever it is you have. Make sure that your car, while it's just sitting there idling, cooling down, it doesn't roll off and hit something. All right, everybody, we're officially at lunch. Not setting any lap times right now. I am really squirrely though, I will tell you that. We're going slow, about 35 to 65 miles an hour, and I do find myself sliding out even with lower tire pressure. I'm at 30 pounds. After they warmed up, they shot on up to 35 about. Yeah, I do feel myself sliding out a lot, which isn't giving me too much comfort when I'm coming around the corners. I'm not sure if it's just my entry into the corners or what, but you know, we still got a couple more rounds of this today, and not a bad experience. I'm super stoked about it. Having an amazing time here with my friends. I mean, that's what it's about, boy. It's not only about setting lap times. I mean, I know the competitive drive in this gets it like that, and I'm sure I'll get there. But right now, I'm just enjoying it, having fun with the boys. Hopefully, some of you guys can come out, join us next time we come out. Anywho, we're gonna go to lunch, get some food up in this fuel cell, and we'll pick up after lunch. The next event I think we're going to be entering is going to be June 6th at the Auto Club Speedway here in Fontana. So if any of you followers are local, come through. Again, I'm just going to shoot out my brand new Instagram that we just created for the channel, CTR27322. Hit us up, because on there we will be posting the full details to our 100 subscriber giveaway. Don't forget to please hit that like button. You have no idea how much it helps us. Hit us up, folks. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell so you know when we're going to post a new video, and we'll catch you out there.
Do you all read about this or hear this? That you used to go up on Mulholland Drive and park
every night
and visualize seeing yourself as...
Yeah, I would visualize,
This is when you were broke and poor.
You know, right, having directors interested in me and